Welcome, deep divers. Today we're doing something really unique.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, this deep dive, it's called AI Daily Deep Dive, isn't just about the top 5 AI news stories from today, Friday, August 8th, 2025.
Okay.
It was actually researched and generated entirely by AI.
Ah, very meta. So the AI is telling us about AI news.
Exactly. It gives us this, unique lens on just how fast everything's moving. Our mission today is just to boil down the key updates for you.
Sounds good. Where do we start?
Okay, first up, Mark Zuckerberg. He's talking about personal superintelligence.
Right.
He pictures AI built into smart glasses, seeing and hearing what you do, aiming for, universal access. Let's unpack this.
Yeah.
What's the core idea?
Well, the Vox critique by Dylan Matthews really gets into it.
Ah.
He basically compares it to selling sugar water. You know, that old Steve Jobs dig at Pepsi.
Ooh, sharp. Why sugar water?
Matthews argues it's not really transformative. It focuses more on, say, consumer convenience, maybe making social media slicker, rather than tackling the huge problems like climate change or big healthcare breakthroughs.
That's a pretty strong take. And wasn't there some irony about where he announced it?
Yeah, on Instagram, which, critics would say is exactly the kind of shallow digital stuff AI should maybe help us move past.
Right, not dig deeper into. Does that kind of undermine the whole superintelligence angle?
It kind of raises questions, doesn't it? Like, how ambitious is this really? Is it about enhancing existing digital habits or truly disruptive change?
Interesting point. Okay, let's shift gears from big visions to maybe more cautious strategy. Apple.
Apple?
They haven't made a huge AI acquisition while others are spending big. What's that tell us?
Well, Tim Cook keeps saying they are significantly growing their AI investment.
It's wily.
Exactly. It seems to be all about integrating AI across their devices, their ecosystem. They've bought 7 smaller AI companies this year. But nothing massive. So it might not be weakness. It could actually signal internal confidence, a long game.
So instead of buying the big headline tech, they build it in. Maybe focus on privacy.
That seems to be the play. It fits their brand, right? Integration, user experience, privacy. Maybe that's their edge against the data-hungry approach elsewhere.
It's definitely classic Apple. They often come in later, but more polished.
True. But there's always that risk, isn't there? In AI, things move so fast. Could they miss out on something crucial by being too deliberate?
That's the gamble, I suppose. Will users prefer polished and private over cutting edge?
We'll have to see. They're betting that seamless integration wins long-term.
Okay, speaking of big bets and challenges, let's talk Stargate.
The $500 billion AI infrastructure project. Whew.
Yeah, that huge SoftBank, NVIDIA, OpenAI, Oracle thing. It's hitting some significant delays.
That's what SoftBank's CFO, Yoshimitsu Goto, basically admitted. He said it's going slower than usual.
Is it the tech? Is the AI part too hard?
Surprisingly, no. It's the non-technical stuff that's the bottleneck. Like finding the right sites, securing enormous amounts of power, coordinating all the different players.
Ah, the logistics, utilities, regulators, construction.
Exactly. It's a massive organizational headache, apparently. Less about the silicon, more about the permits and power lines.
That makes sense for something that huge. Analysts are suggesting maybe a modular approach.
Yeah, a hybrid model. It really shows that these mega projects depend just as much on sorting out the real-world mess as they do on the tech itself.
Fascinating. Okay, let's switch to something completely different. AI playing games.
Oh, yeah.
OpenAI's O3 model just beat Elon Musk's Grok 4 in a chess tournament.
Whoa, really? But aren't those general AI, like LLMs, not dedicated chess engines?
Exactly. That's what's so interesting. They're designed for everyday tasks, language mostly. So how do they do in chess?
It's a great test of their strategic thinking beyond just predicting text.
So how did it play out?
Well, Grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura watched the final. He noted Grok made some real blunders, lost its queen multiple times, apparently. Yeah. Whereas O3 was just consistent, executed its strategy well. It suggests O3 had a better grasp of the game's strategic demands in that match.
So general AI getting good at complex rule-based stuff, that's quite a leap.
It really is. Shows they're developing capabilities beyond just conversation.
All right, final story. Let's head to Hollywood. Netflix is using Runway's AI for video generation.
Ah, AI in filmmaking. That's a big one.
Feels like a major shift. If we look at the bigger picture, what's the impact on creativity? On power dynamics in the industry? What does it mean for, actual artists?
Well, on the one hand, AI can speed things up massively. Think visual effects, VFX. Stuff that took weeks might now take days.
Okay, efficiency.
But then there's this idea of autonomous creativity, the AI generating content almost by itself. That's potentially worrying for artists, could concentrate creative control.
Control shifting away from people.
Potentially. Or it could help independent creators get access to tools they couldn't afford before. Democratizing, maybe?
So it cuts both ways.
Definitely. Studios might lean towards safe, data-driven, formulaic content generated quickly. Or creators could use it for new forms of expression.
Raises all sorts of ethical questions, right?
Yeah.
Authorship, ownership.
Absolutely. The key seems to be figuring out human-machine collaboration. Using AI to amplify human skill, not just replace it. Transparency is crucial.
A really tricky balance to strike. So quite a range today. Zuckerberg's vision, Apple's quiet game, Stargate's massive hurdles, AI mastering chess, and Hollywood's AI disruption.
A real snapshot.
And it all circles back to how we started this deep dive itself, researched and put together by AI.
It really brings it home. As AI keeps evolving so fast, the big question isn't just, what can it do? It's more about what do we as a society choose to let it become? And who's actually steering the ship creatively and economically? What stands out to you about all these developments?